Let's take a look at this problem. We have 8x squared minus 81x plus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, and this is a polynomial, so we're going to use the zero factor property. Now we have to get 0 on one side first, which we have, and then we have to factor the other side. Well, this one factors as key number. What tells me the key number is we have x squared x, no x, and there's a number in front of our x squared. Now with the key number, we take our number at the beginning times the number at the end. So we take 8 times 10, which gives us 80. And we're going to come up with our three columns. Our P column, write down all products, give us 80. We've got 1 times 80, 2 times 40, 4 times 20, 5 times 16, 6 no, 7 no, 8 times 10. Now the S column, we're going to add these numbers together. S for sum. 1 plus 80 is 81, 2 plus 40 is 42, 4 plus 20 is 24, 5 plus 16 is 21, 8 plus 10 is 18. Difference column will subtract. D for difference. 80 minus 1 is 79, smaller from larger. 40 minus 2 is 38, 20 minus 4 is 16, 16 minus 5 is 11, 10 minus 8 is 2. Number we're looking for is a number in our middle term, which is 81, which is right here, which means we use 1 and 80. Now what we do with that is we're going to rewrite our middle term using those two numbers. The larger number that we're using in the P column, which is the 80, will always be the same sign as the middle term, which in this problem is negative. So we've got negative 80x. The number has circles in the S column. S for same signs are both positive, both negative. Since the 80 was negative, then the 1 will be negative. Then we're going to factor by grouping. Group first two terms together, group last two terms together. The GCF of the first group, they both have an 8 and an x in common. And that gives us x minus 10. Second group doesn't have anything in common, but first term is negative, so I'll factor out a negative 1. And that gives us x minus 10. Now our goal with grouping was to get this parentheses the same as this, which it is. So I'll factor out the x minus 10. And to see what goes in your second set of parentheses, you can now cross out these x minus 10s. What isn't crossed out is what goes over here, which would be 8x minus 1. Okay. Zero factor property. Says you get 0 on one side, you factor the other side, you set each factor equal to 0. So I'm going to set x minus 10 equal to 0, and I'll set 8x minus 1 equal to 0. Now I want to solve for x. This one I just need to take negative 10 to the right side. It becomes a positive 10. On this one, I'm going to take the negative 1 over. It becomes a positive 1. And then I want to divide both sides by 8. And those 8's cancel. And we get x is equal to 1/8. So our two answers are 10 and 1/8.